1 on this 713-783-60 number?
Yeah, so there was 713-783-7160. That phone should ring. If I get a signal here.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yep, it's you.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, so
It's delay, huh?
Do what now? The delay?
That was delayed, like my
And when you
my
call-
hanging up to it stop ring for it to stop ringing.
Hmm.
I had a piece I was going to bring you, Randy. That was it's a box
Mm-hmm.
that's got a keypad on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the plug-in for the IFB
Mm-hmm.
and a phone line in and a phone line out.
Right.
So I mean, we used those years ago over at Compact when they did the in their little studio they had there at the campus.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a little square box, but you can do, it replaces that analog phone and it gives you an IFB. So like when Capellas or whoever it was doing CNN interviews or whatever, we had that one of those dialed in to his ear.
Yeah.
So if you don't need multiple ones, it's perfect.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I've been storing the crap for years. I don't have any use for it.
Right.
I came across it, and it's not anything that I don't even know that they make anymore. It's just
Right.
something.
Yeah, I mean, the reason we got this one is so we can broadcast more than
Mhm.
one. This is from one of the audio dudes that we work with quite a bit,
Sure.
and he's got a ton. I mean, that's when I started digging through. They're setting this up. There's like 3 of these phones in there. So I was telling you,
Yeah.
no reason for you to bring anything else,
Sure.
I mean, this works great. Yeah, Jim's sending me. Okay, he's saying he does have a number for us to call in. There for Jim, where are you? Jim with projection.
Mm-hmm.
So you have video and your phone and your backstage line. I have a number for you for the. That number is this. Please do not test this number line until after our session this morning. I'm afraid that. And we'll ring backstage.
I was like,
12:30 should be a good time to test this line.
mic check.
Test this line.
Mic check. About 6
Take
seconds.
some
About 6. That's pretty good.
ish.
Mic check. Okay, so the other thing I want to do is. What's the keyboard shortcuts for this? Like, how come?
I don't understand what he's saying. We have a Polycom phone here also. Is that just overkill since we're communicating with you on YouTube? Hmm?
You're not communicating with us on YouTube.
You probably
Yeah.
need to call him.
The YouTube thing's a one-way street.
It's a one-way street, brother.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Are you going to chat us up?
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
That's the only way it happens.
some thumbs.
We'll figure all this stuff out. So he said at 12:30 we can check this number that he gave us for this line, this IFB line. At 1 o'clock is the actual test.
Okay.
Are they? So we have an hour.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna go get food. You guys want anything?
I'm okay. Do you guys want anything?
I could eat.
Well, assuming that the test doesn't take long, I'll probably wait. But
Well,
It's
goes-
not supposed to
if
be
it
a
all
long
goes-
test, but I'm
Well,
already
it's gonna
hungry
go
now,
till
and
1:30.
sitting here for an hour being hungry.
You're going till 1:30.
Doesn't make sense.
I could wait till then easily.
Okay, well,
Okay, we'll just wait, I guess.
I'll pass. Thank you for the
Okay.
offer, though.
That's okay. I'll be back shortly.
okay, we'll
If
be
you
here.
change your mind, call me.
All right.
Just kind of thinking the way everything is in here, the last thing I want to do is bring in some food plates and bags. And
Well, we just eat in that
You
other
eat in
room.
that
We
conference
eat in
room.
that
You
big
don't-
conference
you
room. It's
can't
got a
bring
lot of
food in
tables and stuff.
Yeah. Take the stage, man. You got.
But I'm afraid it's gonna go longer.
Yeah,
Like
it
I was
is.
telling PETA, I
Yep.
said everything we've done over here, every time I'm like, oh, we'll go in, do it, it won't take that long.
Yep.
4 hours later, you know, like every single time, dude.
I think that it's supposed to be 1 to 1:30. I think we'll
Mhm.
definitely be rocking it till 2. That's what I think. But you see, we had a couple of revs on your take the stage.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
So when I checked last night, so I sent it to Jamie and she
Capitalize
emailed
you.
back and she said, looks great. And that was it. And I checked it last night. I didn't see any revs. So I was kind of thinking, oh, we're basically done.
You have.
I'm thinking.
I think the
thought-
post. There's a date on the poster that's still not right.
There's not. Let me see.
Manager writes performance reviews. Supposedly that date's wrong, but that's not kind of not on us. You. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Both of them are. They have 2 of them that are manager writes performance reviews.
Capitalize U. Okay, that's new.
Helps you. Oh, okay, that makes no sense actually, based on what they say.
Oh, and the date. It's just the date on the poster and something else. That's fine.
Yeah, date on the poster and date on the trip,
So,
on the tour trip.
yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
So,
That's not bad.
other than that, I guess we're basically done. Other than
Dude, you're never done.
whatever we. No, for now. I mean, for Simply Connect before they give it to the client. Jamie is just like she didn't have any changes. So
Who knows?
no, but what I'm saying is, I think I don't think there's too much left to do to it until they show it to their client and fix these typos. These are just typos. They're not changing content. So I think we're done.
Don't be overconfident.
No, but you don't understand what I'm saying.
I do.
We're done for this, we're done on our end until they come back with crazy changes or whatever,
Right.
is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think the video is done now.
I need to look through your revisions too,
So.
to see what they said, so I can make those.
Yeah, and I can look at the
Pushes.
show, because I know what they are, but you should have the same graphic, because I'm replacing the graphic.
Yeah, I have the same.
So,
But I have that tour poster in mind.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, it should just
so that's gonna
update.
change.
It'll just update in yours,
Should. Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. It should.
So.
It should. Because I'm drawing from the same. I gotta go and
Should be
dig into
fine.
your
I'll look at it. but-
your Pond 5 footage too.
Yeah, just replace that, but.
So I should be able to finish it on Monday. I mean, I think that Tuesday is when I need to show them something on this one.
Well, she sent, Hannah sent an email with new updated dates for it.
Yeah.
But I didn't see anything connected to that email.
Yeah, they pushed it by a day.
Which one?
The next one that I'm working on, goal setting.
Okay.
Towards
What does she have?
Hannah Banana.
Like, maybe it's because I'm looking on my iPhone, but I don't see. Or is she just saying check the. I don't understand what she's saying.
What's that?
I just added a few more date corrections. I'm like, okay, but where do I see it? She's just saying go to work base camp or something to see it? I don't get where you see that.
Yeah, that's where I'm going right now. Base camp. My login. Yeah, I have to say the base camp thing is. I mean, I think the thing that bugs me is that they do some stuff on base camp and then some stuff not on base camp.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you plug in, say, like you're going in, you're searching for it. You search for it, and it doesn't.
Well, she just needs to be more clear. Like, did you attach it to this email? Because sometimes they send links of attachments and stuff, but she didn't do that this time, I guess. Or what's the delivery method of your revised dates?
Okay. Transplace. Messages. Okay. No. Do they have a password for their guest Wi-Fi?
They do, and I don't know what it is. It's my stuff's still connected from when we came 6 months ago or whenever that was.
Right.
So, transplace. Launch employee e-card Spanish. Oh, and I told Peter, I think she can just start on the Spanish graphics for mine. I mean, they already sent all that, and they haven't changed anything.
Right. Well, yeah. Well,
And then, I guess...
I wonder if we should let clients see it first.
Maybe. Yeah, that's probably true.
I mean...
But for the Spanish, like, we're just going to do a Spanish to time recording.
I guess so.
I think that's probably the...
Well, the problem that we have with them is they write the Spanish script to do in the Spanish to time thing.
Oh, they rewrite the script?
Who?
No,
they translate the script.
Yeah, she's already sent us the Spanish script.
I know,
for mine
but when
and
you do
yours.
time to thing, they change the meaning of the script to fit. And because if not, you're gonna have some guy
Oh.
going,
Wow.
and up and down. Yeah, quite frankly, I re-edit things, but that's what I do. But because you're going to have to go and redo all your Spanish graphics and retime all your Spanish graphics.
Well, I'm going to have to retime the whole video. Probably.
Yes,
I mean,
that's right. Hmm? Yeah,
let's
some of
figure
it
out
works.
what this- launch video, new PM approach. English and Spanish.
Because they want their Spanish videos as if they were produced in Spanish, not translated to Spanish. They always tell me that.
Okay. They want... Client review English 1010, 1014. I don't understand what all this means. Production internal review, client review English 111.
Oh, you're looking at the...
I'm trying to look at, but I don't understand.
Don't
Launch video, new PM approach.
you? But it's that,
I don't
okay.
know what any of this means.
Launch video, e-card, desktop, scroll down. Scroll down.
That's us there, launch video.
Yeah, but okay, goal setting launch video.
Launch videos, I'm assuming, is my overall
Goal
one,
setting
'cause yours is
video.
Goal setting is
Yeah.
later.
Right. I think that this is just scripting, though. I don't think
I
you've
don't
gotten down
think
to...
it's. Well, we're here 10:30, 1:11, 1:05. I mean 11:05, 11:11.
Okay, so do we have a client review, scratch.
Client review English, Spanish, and English 11:11. I guess. I don't
Client,
know what the green means.
client review English 1:1.
Mhm.
11:1. Comments due back 11:5. Client review Spanish and English 11:11. Comments due back on the 13th. Final review on the 18th. I think that's you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is the launch video. That's what I'm getting
Right, so they're gonna need the Spanish by
at.
11:11.
But we don't get their comments till the 11:05, I guess.
Right. So go ahead and scroll down to my goal setting one.
Yours.
Video, okay.
Yours is
So 11:05.
11:08 is your client review.
Internal review 11:05. Client review 11:06. Comments back 11:08.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Sorry, it's this one. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
You're at 11:06.
So basically we're running parallel off by a day or so.
Yes. And then console for appraisal e-card behaviors video. Production. The production on that one is the week of the 11th.
Which one?
The next one, the behaviors video.
Is the week of like November 11th?
Yeah. That's what they've got here, if I'm reading this right.
Because I didn't think the next due date was until after the first of the year.
I agree, but
Yeah.
looks like they've decided to be more aggressive.
Well, we somehow need to be better on seeing what they have on this stuff.
Well, we
I
need
don't-
to be in on the...
I'm okay with them laying out their timelines. It's just we need to know what that timeline is. So the next one, we don't even have a script for the next one. Where's the next one?
behaviors video.
Behaviors video, kickoff,
Design
blah, 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 blah,
handoff.
blah.
Production is this week. I guess that means we edit it that week. I'm not sure what production means.
Design.
Client review is 11/18.
Okay.
Like, cool. And
Yeah, we
what's
have
the
no
one
service.
after that?
Bummer.
Writing reviews, manager, making...
And see, I don't remember what the Wi-Fi was.
Performance and pay conversations, closers, performance and pay. Okay, the next video is due January 22nd. Which would be the fourth video. So that's good. 3-minute video built to be evergreen. I wonder if they know behaviors video, 3-minute video. I wonder how long they estimate yours to be. Yeah, I don't think they know yours is 5 minutes probably. 3-minute video built to be evergreen.
Does mine say?
That's what I'm looking at right now. Yours says 3-minute video. I think they just put that for everything, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But I don't think they know yours is 5 minutes. And even mine's almost 4 minutes, really.
Mm-hmm. So, but I thought that they moved mine back a day, as I recall. I was trying to see what Hannah Banana said. Because they passed off everything to us a day late.
Your video.
Here's the bill setting script. Sorry, we're not getting to you late. Let me know if it's doable. The client really wants to hit the 12/4.
Yeah.
Could probably redo the work plan and cut out a review. Just saw Hannah's email. Or
Goal setting video. Yours still says 11/5 to them for their first review. According to this, if this is the right
I think I still have that
document.
I think that'll be fine.
Tuesday.
Yeah, that's fine. I think that'd be fine. Oh no, I don't have signal. don't think there's a password, or it didn't seem to be. Or already have it.
I thought there was a password.
See, the college game day was on Beale Street this morning, Chris.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty cool. We're down 21-7, done. 17.
That's good, huh? Did we do things?
Now, Chris, what else do we need here? We're good, you feel?
Yeah, so I guess Tom can sit in for the doctor, I guess, and wear this, and just have his camera, once his camera's up, you know.
Right.
Or we can have Richard sit in.
Yeah, that's
Either
a
one.
good thing.
And then,
And this, did you see what we did here? We strung a
Yeah.
rope in there to kind of stabilize that. It does help. It definitely helps. And I loosened that last rung of the Israeli arm, and it was, yeah, I think it's a little better. I mean, it's not stable. I mean, it's not like rock solid like you have a fluid head tripod or anything, but I think that's funny. They're gonna force them to change this red shirt rule time.
Dana Holgerson thinking, what have I got myself into?
Oh, when you're redshirt half the team, it's going to make it a little difficult to win football games, you know? You're not that good. That's what I think is funny, because the running back for today's game, Carr, that's in there, 34, he's going to, this is his last game, he's redshirting. He started the season with an injury, and then they were going to redshirt him. And then,
So we can get a couple games out of him.
exactly. Yeah, so he's going to play 4 games, and he can play 4 in redshirt, so he's playing 4 in redshirting. King played 4 and he's redshirting. Like 2 of the offensive linemen they played 4 in their redshirt. It's just funny. They're gonna make them change this rule. I think it's silly that you can do that. I just do. How did the little Broncos do?
They got beat.
Was it a moral victory at least?
Nah, it wasn't too bad though. It was. I thought it was 4 touchdowns to 0, but Duncan says it was 3. But it was still a closer game than that score. So one of their better
Efforts.
games. Our kids are just so lethargic, you know. And the kids who are on the line, they don't block, and the other team gets straight through to the quarterback and running back.
Swiss
and they
cheese
just,
block.
Yeah, they're just, you know, we just got a bunch of duds.
Losers. Did you call them losers
Kinda.
after the game?
I don't call them. I mean, I don't say it to the kids because that's cool. I tell their dad or something is a loser who's
Your
holding us
kid's a
back.
loser.
Yeah.
He'll never amount to anything.
No, everybody knows which ones are the ones holding us back. They know. They all know.
So do we find out if the stream works? Coming around this way?
I streamed it on here. I listened to
Okay,
it.
you looked at it and listened to it. Okay, cool. And all the cameras are up and ready. I just don't want to be sitting here and then go, oh, shoot.
Yeah, I forgot to bring my keyboard, so I'll go get that this afternoon, I guess. Because I figured out how I can just sit here and do this,
Right.
which is going to be better if I have my keyboard here. It's going to be better than doing the mouse, I think, and I can
I
make
don't
my
have it.
decisions easier.
I was thinking, do I have my keyboard with me?
And I just
50-50 takes
forgot
home.
to bring it last night. Should have,
Yeah.
but oh well.
I'll call this IFB line here shortly.
I guess I'll turn this off. Duncan's gonna have to miss the game next week.
Really? Why is that?
Yeah. Well, they weren't gonna have the game, and now they're having the game. I think it's the second week they got rained out, so they just decided they're gonna have it next Saturday. But he's got the karate tournament is next week, so
And then unfortunately it's the same time?
it's the same time.
Yeah.
I was like, man.
That's too bad.
But you know, that game wasn't on the schedule 6 weeks ago or whenever. You know, so.
Right.
And they're gonna miss a couple other Nolan. They're gonna miss this one kid at least one other kid, maybe even one or two.
So it could be like a 4 or 5 touchdown difference.
Last week we had 2 kids. They're in the same family who just at the very last minute, oh, we can't make it today.
Right.
And even though they kind of knew all week because they were busy with their Boy Scout camping thing or something.
Uh-huh.
And then this other kid, his parents, he's Andrew, the quarterback, and apparently he's weighing the football well. He came home with like a 53 for a grade on something.
Ooh.
Yeah. So they're like, you're not playing this week. But we didn't find out till the day of the game that morning that, oh, the quarterback's not going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you're kind of punishing the other kids too, aren't you? You know, couldn't you punish him some other way? But apparently the football thing is all he cares about. So that day we were down 3 people at the last minute. One being the quarterback, and he's definitely one of the better kids on the team.
That's always kind of a tough deal, you know. It's I mean, do you bounce? You know, we've had those discussions before. Okay,
Sure,
okay,
comes up
you
all the
did
time.
this, and I mean, you don't play, you know. And but then you think, okay, well, yeah, we're punishing them, and then they care about going, but it also hurts the team, and da 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 da. And so
Yeah.
we do something else. I remember Grant. They had their football banquet, and this coach is like, I mean, all out. He has this banquet. He makes the kids dress up in suit and tie. They have it at this restaurant. I mean, it's a big deal, right? And we had to pay, gosh, I mean, it was like $30 for him to go to this banquet thing, right? I'm thinking, okay, well, so he goes and he just completely, you know, just screws this assignment for school out because he wanted to go. So he just kind of threw something down, boom, done, you know, and we're like,
I'm back. I'll be over in the kitchen.
okay, cool. Yeah, we're ready. Sounds good. And so he just completely throws it down, you know. And so there was some, like, it wasn't just bad work. It was just there's mistakes and all kinds of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we were like, hey, listen, you can't go until this is revised, this is changed, right? And it wasn't easy to do because it was like some kind of booklet thing where he had to go and he had to make these pages and then put it together and all. Well, he just completely slammed it, put it all together, and boom, here it is. You know, and we're like, no. So he had to change those pages,
Right.
and then he had to put it all back together. Man, he threw this big stinking fit, right? And we're like, screw it, you're not going. You know, and he didn't go, man. And the worst part about it was they were pissed at us. Like the coaches, they were like, dude, you gotta understand where we're coming from. You know, listen, you don't get rewarded for poor work.
Right. Yeah, it's not like he missed the game.
Yeah. The worst part about it is the head coach was kind of a jerk. I mean, his son played football with Zachary. But the assistant coach I knew fairly well and all that kind of stuff. He was mad. I mean, like, harbored that for a while.
Yeah, I was wondering about. I should have asked Bill that this morning. So the team we played last week, the coach was horrible, and so one of our dads was on their sideline doing the down marker and stuff, and he could hear what he's saying to the kids, and he's telling the kids, you know, the other team's sissies, they're crying, you don't want to be losers like them, and
Wow.
he goes, yeah, he goes, man, it was he
That's
was really
pretty bad.
Bill was getting mad, right? So I'm like, what would you do? And Bill, you know, this Bill guy, he said, that's ridiculous, you know, this really pissed me off, and you don't need to be talking to the kids like that, blah, 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 and stuff. And this guy was just going on the whole time, and it was really bad, what he was saying. But I'm like, what would you do if your kid is on that team?
You suck it up and play that year and say, I don't want to do it.
I guess.
I mean, you could
Or do it
quit, but
different.
it's not really the message you need to teach your kid, you know?
When you just tell them after the game, listen, don't listen to what coach says. When he says, you know, the other team is a bunch of
It's inappropriate.
sucker losers.
You can tell
know,
it's
and you say
inappropriate
that's
for
not
sure.
right.
Yeah. I mean,
But you have, you know, practice twice a week. You have 3 times a week that guy's drilling that stuff into the kids' heads, you know. And the kids buy it up. You know, they do.
well, I mean, do you...
And that team was rough, too, man. There have been 2 teams we played where those kids are out there just fist fight, you know. They're punching this other team. They knock a kid down, and then the guy would just literally sit on the kid. And the refs never really call it. It just went on and on. And we talked to some other teams, and they had problems with that same team. It was the Eagles. They'd knock them down after the play was over. They'd come back and knock the kid down.
Well, the hard part about when you get a team like that, the hard part about that is, as a coach, is you can't like outwardly go, hey, man, they're doing. You know, you got to be more discreet, but you got to be on the refs every time out, every play.
Wow, there's only 2 refs, and they can't
They don't-
see
and
hardly
they'll-
anything. They don't really care. They don't care that
I
much.
mean, kids could be like, you know, beating each other up, and they don't care.
That is what was happening. They don't
Yeah.
care. One of the flag football refs, he's this old guy, and one of the dads this morning is like, I worry about that guy every week. Is he gonna have a heart attack or something this week? Like he's just shuffling around out there. I'm like, what is that guy doing?
Yeah, we had a guy that was. We had an older guy that went to some of the softball games. I mean, he was like in. It was just when the girls were maybe 13 or 14 or something. The older groups, right?
You need to call at 12:30.
Yeah, I do. Anyway, anyway, the guy, he was not a very good umpire, right? He was blah, blah, blah. Matter of fact, the guys called him. The other coaches called him One-Eyed Jack. His name is Jack. They called him One-Eyed Jack because he was.
Oh, One-Eyed
he was
Jack.
so good. I thought that was pretty funny, but you know, you can't really support that because I was commissioner in the league. But anyway, I thought that was pretty funny. The guy calls me up because he had been like called their game, and he did terrible, right? And he calls me up and he's like, man, this guy, we can't have this guy in the league, da 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 da, all this kind of stuff. Well, I found out that
Incriminating.
Inappropriate.
Yeah.
I think he was calling us, he said.
One test, we will call you at
you at
or
one.
about one. Okay, so we're all set?
Yeah, we're streaming live, audio's live.
Okay, I'm gonna go get this camera set up on something so they can see it.
And we're on, with Richard there.
So do you think we need to give them the IFB number? You know, because that's a dedicated number that'll ring right to the IFB.
No, because we're gonna have to call in on that one, so we're gonna have two
Okay.
lines working at the same time. So he'll have to call us on our back line, which is this line here.
Right.
Okay. So there you go. You wanna put something other than our wireless receiver there, it doesn't matter.
I don't know what it would be. We need like a little Halloween mask with teeth or something.
There you go.
Just for grins? Okay.
48%, 43%. Then, wait, watch out, okay.
Really? You want me to get you like a little lazy boy or something?
Yes. Just spin this around.
That,
He should have put this table.
you could put it as a foot of that, and you could just take that and put it right there. Use that like a little massage thing.
Why are you taking
Look pretty official in there.
I lowered myself just a little bit, so I don't know if I changed that thing at all.
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, you're good.
Sort of a weird thing. You can see this in your peripheral.
Yeah. It's weird. You should try it with the loops on. It is crazy. I don't know how he does it. I mean, I would be.
I think he's just looking straight through the loops, so that's all he sees is that tunnel.
It's,
He-
I would be
he-
sick as a dog if I were
Yeah.
to do those things because they're so magnified that anything you do is just kind of.
Yeah, and then I think he looks up to look out the lenses.
Yeah, because he looks up here. Yeah, yeah, you can see him do it. You know, I mean, of course he's done it for
Many years.
years. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we can see your phone there. Hello? Hello? Yeah, yeah. That'd be right. Yes, we are. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay. And I have another line too for my AFB, is that correct? Yeah, just the audio coming back from you to us for listening and question and answer for the talent. Nah. Yeah, we need to use the other telephone line because we're gonna need, what we're gonna need from you is only the microphones that are in that room, which will be the podium mic and any question and answer mics. We can't, yeah. Yeah. Hang on just a second. Hey, Richard?
Mm-hmm.
Hang on just a second. Hey, Richard?
Yes.
What is the line for this fax number?
Can I take a walk?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Give me 1 second.
No, stop, Richard,
Oh.
stop. You got the loop camera.
That's right.
He's got the loop.
Hold on.
Take it off your phone.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I forgot I was hooked up.
No problem. Okay, I'm trying to get you the number to call. I mean, I have a number, I have a 3. Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying, but we can't have two-way conversation on this line that's going to have the audio for the doctor to hear the questions in the PA. We can't have two-way conversation on that line. It's only going to have to be a one-way conversation that goes directly into his earpiece. So he can, if not, anything we talk about, he's going to hear. And that's going to be a mess.
It'll be on the stream.
Okay. Okay, that's cool. So you want me to call you back at this 312 number on the line that we need for to have the earpiece or the IFB on? Okay, sounds good. I'll call you right back. All right, thanks, Brian.
This is our dial-in number, 713-783-5852.
Okay.
If they want to call in to us.
He wants me to call. Yeah, supposedly this is not, like I said, I don't understand. Because they only got one line and they were like, yeah, but we're talking. So I'm a little worried. Yeah. I'm just a little worried. You're doing these two lines. Yeah.
Well,
Hello?
they could call this number that they just called from a cell phone. It's like if they need to have a conversation with us.
Yeah, but if they're gonna be on their cell phone for 4 hours,
Mm.
that's probably not a good
About
idea. Right?
zero to get out of here?
Huh?
Is that zero to get out of here?
9, but you should just have to pick it up. It,
9 and
oh, no. You just pick it up.
1 down in.
Probably if it's long distance.
Yeah, right?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Chris, can you punch up his loop camera?
Why?
So I can, is he kind of semi on target?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead and speak, Richard. Just tell them, hey, yeah, we're here.
We're here in Houston, and this is our test of our broadcast tomorrow. Let's see. We have a pack of orange batteries with some sunglasses as our patient. It's fairly nice weather today.
Great day for some perio.
Yeah, great day for some surgery. Um, these guys here would not lay down in the chair and let me practice. So. Do you need me to keep talking, Chris?
He's on the phone right now.
Yes, yes.
I think he's talking to them.
Okay. I'm not a good babbler, so this is challenging for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just say that that I would not be doing this.
He is going to be a tangled mess, isn't he?
He'll be talking. Well, this has a clip, so this will clip on the back of them.
Oh, okay. So
And
that line will just trail off behind him. And we can mount the wireless, that's no.
well, so I think they taped this down according to how he would wear this, so he would probably have the wires coming off
I
him.
think Randy put a piece of tape there because he was afraid you might run over the top of it.
Yeah, I almost did.
Yes, that's accurate. I don't think y'all heard. We called in on the.
And then in theory, if we have success, then you'll have another attachment, which will be that little IFB box.
Yes, he did.
And another wire.
And another, the loops and the battery pack.
Another wire.
He's gonna need a Batman belt or something.
You're gonna need like a, what are they? Not a wire harness.
I mean, I guess you could, you
have
can,
like a hot rod that's
you
got
could
a
just
bunch of
take-
wires. They put little brackets to kind of keep them all in track.
yeah. Or they could,
You just
Velcro him to the back of the chair here. He's not gonna really stand up.
I'm still talking. About adding.
He's dialing now.
The good news is, it looks like the most challenging technical part, or what you would think at least,
Right,
all that seems to be fine.
yeah.
Like this, give me 1 second, please.
Okay, you're very, very low. We can hear you on it, but you're very low.
But we can't use this as IFB. That's the problem. Tell them we can't use this as
So,
IFB.
hey, Brian?
We
So,
can't use this as IFB, right? The black phone that you have in here,
Right.
that's off the PBX, right?
right.
So I can't use that for my IFB.
Well, I mean, if theoretically, if you just took the handset
Yeah.
Yeah.
and plugged it into your device, it should work. You just can't plug it into the wire in front of the phone.
Right. Okay. Okay. Because we're gonna need, the problem is, in my opinion, we need 2 lines. We need a communication line to talk to them directly.
Yeah, a comm line for the technical part, and then
That's right.
the one, the
Okay, can I copy the 12 dB booth going to the remote operating area? Check me. 1, 2, 2. I can't, I don't know what happened with their video feed. It failed, so I can't use it. Is it, so it's good over here, I just need a visual reference, because I'm not in. I don't know. I would, so, surgeon in the chair, can you hear us in Chicago now?
yes. Well, I don't know. Can you hear it through the IFB?
Somebody else can hear me, yeah. 'Cause, I mean, obvious,
Here's the one way. Whatever this is one way. Yeah, so,
so now we're getting somewhere.
what? This is.
Because I can hear it
So-
at your location.
Yes, you can hear us on the live stream, correct?
So if I'm talking, then they should be able to hear us.
In theory.
But you can't hear.
No delay, but I can tell that they can hear me over there.
Yeah, I guess he's on.
I can.
And we can hear you as you speak.
Hello, Brian, are you there? On the phone? Connected.
So
Yeah, let's.
we can hear Brian talking through the speakerphone, but not through the IFB, right? Okay.
Okay, this is going to be on a delay. Hey, Brian. This is Randy. We can hear you on our speaker phone, but we cannot talk back to you. We hear you just fine, but that's not that particular phone is the not. We're going to have 2 audio lines. One is going to be technical communication, and then the other is going to be the audio that comes to the doctor for the podium and for question and answer. So we're going to need to have 2 lines working on this deal.
Everything's current.
Okay, guys, this is on about a 10 or 15-second delay, but we're gonna need a technical line. If something goes down or we have some sort of issue or something, we're gonna need to know it right away.
So, that's what I would, yeah. So we've got the microphone here in Chicago that can now be heard.
True.
I don't know what you need to do on your end to get the audio from the telephone line into your earpiece. It sounds like you need to straighten that out on your end, but we are sending to you. We will establish a
They don't get-
telephone call and leave it open so
Okay, guys. Yeah, I mean the cell phone idea would work. The problem is that in these operating rooms we have poor cell service, so it comes and goes. I would think that would work, but it just on this end it's just a problem.
So if they have good cell signal, they can be on a cell phone on their side.
Yeah.
They can call into our 7160 number. That'll be our comp.
But right now they're using the 7160 number for this.
Oh, so we can't, the analog line's not working for that? Randy, did you want to have them try to call into 783-5852? Which would be directly into the IFB? Instead of into the 7160, so not into the PBX, and then
Maybe.
call into the PBX from a cell phone.
Yeah,
Maybe.
That's a good idea.
Maybe.
Because then they could have more, you know.
Yep, that's probably not a bad idea. Really back to the cell.
So. I'm going to send you that number.
we heard your solution about landline telephone, and I think that's probably the right way to go. And we will call you, well, we'll establish a call down that other landline.
Okay, and we're gonna give you the landline right now, so you can call in and we can go that direction. Oh, there it is.
You want me to
Just
say it?
Shoot the camera right at it.
Well, you need a 713 at the front. So 713 783 5852.
Use that as your technical information and use that as the IFB.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
He's gonna call.
That's what Richard said. That's what he's
So he's gonna call him here, and he's gonna. I think this is gonna be still be right.
That telephone number, I'm going to end this call, and we're gonna call that telephone number, which should be going to your earpiece at that point.
Correct.
That's what he
Why
said.
couldn't you already? I thought that's what we were doing from the very beginning. I guess
That's what we thought we were doing, but they're
Because
confused.
you only have that one.
We can hear you guys in our phone, but I don't think you can hear us.
Yeah, they just hung out.
Yeah, we can hear you. So, can we establish a second line to the
It's gonna be a
7160?
delay. Go ahead and get in front of the camera.
Okay.
Wave. Dang it. They're down. They were in rehearsal, they'll be back.
Very, very short.
Talk to you, we can only hear.
Yeah, we can only hear on that line. We cannot talk back on that line. If you want to talk back to us,
I cannot talk.
please call 713-783-7160. I'm unmuted.
And just, but I,
Yep. And I can hear you. There's something wrong with the level
Yeah, I can't
of that
hear you.
audio he's sending back to us. We hear you, but you're very overdriven.
Oh, I changed the framing. And it's not, the focus doesn't carry. How's that?
hey guys.
Hello, this is Brian Stream in Chicago. We did get that note about the audio being overdriven. I
Excellent.
believe a change has been made, and I'm going to test it.
Yep.
We can hear what you say also, through the telephone and through the feed that you're providing us.
Correct. That's correct. You can hear in there, Richard?
I can hear Brian talking to my ear.
Yes.
Yeah, way better.
Thumbs up.
And we copy that. We copy that that's way better for you. Can you hear me on this telephone?
Yes, yes, we got you on the cell
Okay,
phone.
great.
Yeah,
Great.
so, and we're,
Just a delay when we're using the feed.
yeah, exactly, exactly. So it appears to be like a 10 to 15 second delay.
That is correct, yes. So we can hear everything. What do you need from us?
I think we're good. I mean, the configuration we're in now, I think works for everybody, I think.
Okay.
Now you see us okay and everything looks okay on our end?
It looks very good and very clear coming from
Okay, and here we're switching through the cameras. There's an overhead shot, there's the wide shot, and I think that one's the head shot, right? Okay.
I only, so that now we're looking at
Yeah,
chair,
it's
now we're looking at glasses.
Yeah, basically it's the same. And there's the wide shot. Okay, so we're
They look very good.
awesome. Okay,
That was a little blurry, the tight shot there,
which one?
Camera 3.
where you were on the chair.
Yeah, when he's not looking right at it.
Okay, why don't you look right at the thing?
That won't be that way the day of, because you'll be looking at the patient.
Now, I'm gonna, obviously my cell phone is not the phone that we need for a real-time connection.
Right.
So we'll have to have some call. Can you hold, can I got a question from our audio engineer? Do you guys have a way to adjust your audio level to back us? Because it feels like you guys are a bit overdriven.
Yeah.
Sending, yeah.
Yeah, Brian, absolutely, absolutely. Let us make that adjustment and then see what you think.
Yeah. So we're standing by.
You can adjust right.
You want me to talk some? Okay. So is it the audio that's overdriven from us?
Richard, talk a little
All right, I'm talking a little bit. So
It's right here.
it's pretty trippy hearing everything. Real time and the delay coming through. Yeah.
Okay, talk a little bit.
All right. So anyways, this is the chair, and you can see the orange battery pack with the sunglasses on it is our patient. The procedure that we're going to use today is going to take 3 cameras to get the shots we want. They've made some adjustments to the audio.
What's going on our end now that you made adjustments?
Okay. Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that really improved it on our end. It sounds
Awesome.
much better.
Awesome.
Okay.
Much better. Thank you for that adjustment.
Sure.
Okay, and then if you could do us a favor, continue to talk because we want to
Okay.
do a equalization and level checking on house
So
and everything
All right. Let's see. So,
Okay.
I ran out of stuff to talk about. You got the wrong guy in the chair here.
This guy talks all the
Um,
time, and now he gets
yeah.
in the chair and he can't talk at all.
Exactly. So,
Back connections are always.
let's see. So, the batteries here are looks like rechargeable, and we will just keep talking of some sense here. Sunglasses shields the patient's eyes from the bright lights, and let's see what else we can talk about. The chair is a little low for me, but for the doctor, I'm sure it's the proper height.
Looks like Deadshot.
Do you need me to keep talking, or you have good levels now?
Because it looks like that thing's almost in front of his eye.
I'm talking to them on that line right now.
Yeah.
So they've got, right, and they were, hello, this is Chicago.
Yep. Hi, Brian.
Still here.
Yep.
Yes.
We are happy on our end with everything that has been tested. Are you happy with everything on your end?
So, Randy, right now,
Yeah. Do you have just for grins? Do you have a live mic there that you can, whether it be the podium or a handheld mic or something, that you can send something through the mixer back to us on this second line?
Give me 1 second. I gotta handle a few communication devices, but just stay with me.
sure.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Can you open up RF1, TJ? They wanna hear it on there.
Okay, you should be hearing them.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's the technical communication.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Okay.
And let somebody hold
Yep.
it, because you can't go through the speaker.
Yes. Sir.
Yes.
Good. Yes, sir, Brian. That's good.
Okay, and then, would you like us to test our mic also, or are you happy?
You know, I think that's fine. I think that we can test the multiple mics tomorrow when we, I understand we have a 1 o'clock hit. Is that what we got?
I would have to double check our schedule, but I heard we were going to establish the telephone call 1 hour before show.
Okay.
So should we have any issues, we should be able to straighten them out, but it seems like we've got most of them taken care of already.
Roger. Yeah, got it. Well, I think that we're good on our end. Anything else, guys? Chris? Tom? Okay.
I don't think so.
Richard, you good?
I'm good.
Okay, guys, I think we're good here.
Oh, great, thank you so much for all your patience,
Oh, sure.
and I think this should work swimmingly tomorrow.
Excellent. All right, man, we'll talk.